Ian Blackford apologised over behaviour branded vigilante action after he wrongly suggested a photographer had broken COVID rules in 2020. The SNP's Westminster reiterated his demands for Boris Johnson to resign yesterday as he attended Prime Minister's questions. The Prime Minister was grilled in the House of Commons over recent allegations that he was involved in parties that broke the COVID rules. Reports suggest more than a dozen social gatherings took place in Downing Street and other government buildings during England's lockdowns. Mr. Johnson has repeatedly faced calls to step down as Prime Minister from Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer and other politicians, including some of his own Conservative MPs. Mr. Johnson is awaiting the results of an independent inquiry into the parties by senior civil servant Sue Gray, which could be published as soon as today. The Metropolitan Police is also investigating some of the parties, the force confirmed on Tuesday. Mr. Johnson has apologised for attending a Bring Your Own Booze party at Downing Street on May 20, 2020, during the first lockdown, but claimed he thought it was a work event. It is also alleged by ITV News that a birthday party was held for Mr. Johnson on June 19, 2020 with up to 30 people, despite indoor social gatherings still being banned at the time. Mr. Blackford has been a zealous supporter of COVID lockdowns over the past 2 years, but once in November 2020 had to apologise after wrongly accusing someone on Twitter of breaking the rules and inadvertently triggering a social media pile-on. The MP for Ross, Skye and Le Havre was accused of bullying photographer Ollie Taylor after wrongly suggesting on Twitter he had travelled from southern England to Caithness in northern Scotland to take a picture of the Northern Lights. Mr. Blackford said, "As you live in the south of England and travel to Scotland is only for permitted reasons, I am sure there will be a valid reason as to why you are posting a photo from the north of Scotland last night." Mr. Taylor explained that he now lived in Scotland and that his picture of the Northern Lights was taken close to his home. Speaking to the Press and Journal newspaper, the photographer said the politician could have messaged him privately rather than speaking about the issue publicly.
Stay